Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for today's plan with me. As soon as I've started talking, I have immediately got the urge to sneeze. So once again, here we are in another voiceover where I'm going to be battling with that need to sneeze. So this week I'm using a kit from Paper Crown Planner. It's another printable kit. This one you will notice, so this is one of the ones that I printed off first, and so first of all I used a mix of two different papers because I wanted to start with the cheaper paper in case I did it wrong, and then I moved over to the nicer paper for the boxes and the washi. But all of the florals, all of the boxes and shaped stickers are all on the cheaper paper, and I think I said in a previous video you really can feel the difference. This is still not the paper that the shops are using because it's nowhere near that level of premium matte, but I'm using the waterproof matte sticker paper from Online Labels and the standard matte waterproof from Online Labels. If anyone has any recommendations on where I can find any sticker paper that's similar to what shops use, I would love that, because it is texturally, it's like a dustiness that gets on my nerves that you don't have with shop stickers. But I don't know, I know Sticker Guru posted a video a while ago, and in there they said that they purchased all their stickers from Online Labels, and they said that premium matte is the waterproof matte option from them. And it definitely feels nicer than the standard matte, but it's still not the same. And I don't mind spending a little bit more. I mean, there's quite a dramatic price difference between the standard matte and the waterproof matte. I don't mind paying a little bit more, given I'm only going to be buying paper every 6 months, maybe, if I can get my sticker sheet organisation down to maybe 4 or 5 sheets per kit. That would then be maybe 3 sheets of paper, like 3 A4 sheets of paper. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not kind of opposed to spending a bit more money, given it's still dramatically less than what I would have been spending before. But yeah, any recommendations for paper type would be most welcome. So I was still playing around with the correct sizes for the full boxes in this kit, so they were still a bit big, and unfortunately whilst I was trying to trim them down, I did do that off camera because I thought that's incredibly boring, trying to watch me literally cut the edges off of each of my full boxes. But I ripped so much of the page. It is devastating for me. It is a sad reality to look at the page and see so much ripped paper. But it is what it is. And it's crazy to me because it was such a thin, we're talking like 1/4 millimeter over the edge of the box, but it was bothering me. So I just cut each one of them down. And even that tiny sliver, sorry if you can hear the wind outside is nuts today. It's just rain being slammed against the window this morning. Yeah, such a tiny sliver of sticker paper could then rip up so much paper, so that's a real shame. On the quality of the paper, actually, I did email Sadies Stickers and they came back to say that they haven't changed provider, but for all they know, their provider has changed the materials within the paper that they order, so that could be the problem. I think next year, again, we're talking way ahead here, but I think next year I'll probably try Harriet Wright Designs if I can't work out if there's a sticker paper that works, because like I said in my last plan with me, that the Miss and Meow sticker paper didn't rip the paper nearly as easily as the sticker paper that I'm using. So if I manage to find that balance and I can make it work, then perfect. But if I can't, I will try the Harriet Wright Designs one. I was flicking through some old planners this morning, and my goodness, the quality of that one is exceptional. They are very, very beautifully made planners, so I would definitely try that again, depending on how my hunt for perfect sticker paper goes for the rest of this year. So in terms of the base, everything is from the kit apart from, I have used a garland in my date cover section from Pretty Pink Co. My date covers, the actual scripts are from Paper Trail Plans. It's their typewriter script, and I've used their date dots, which is just their academic date dots. And then as always, I think I use this in pretty much every spread, but my Panda Bird Design Dainty Doilies, I've used the dividers, and I've used the long washi strip at the bottom because I didn't love the washi that came with this kit. So I just cut some of the washi down and basically filled it in with the foil divider, the foil washi strip from Panda Bird Design. So that's everything in the base. In terms of plans this week, this was for me, in how things are at the moment, this was a relatively busy week. So I did actually go to work on this day. I didn't work from home. I met up with one of my colleagues. We had lunch at Costco. We got some ice cream. We got one of their like melted chocolate cookies that have come out recently. Everyone's been raving about them. She was really excited to try one, so we went to go and get those together. And the gelato, the stracciatella gelato from Costco, is honestly some of my favorite thing ever. So I definitely any opportunity that I'm anywhere near Costco, I'll be there and I will be getting that gelato. We had to take Wendy to the vet. She's got a tiny little cyst on her back at the moment, and it had just grown quite a bit, so we wanted to take her to get it checked out, but they were happy. They're not concerned. They think there's a chance it'll go away on its own, so they don't want to kind of do anything while it's so small, so that was all fine. And I had a phone call with my sister. There's so much medically going on at the moment in my family. I'm not going to go into details, and I haven't included the writing in my planner because it's not really appropriate for me to share what's going on with them. But there's a lot at the moment that's just, it feels like it would be nice to have a break without someone having a health problem. Would be really nice. But she's fine. She's doing well. She's getting the treatment that she needs, and she knows that it will be a period of time to recover from what she's dealing with. Then on Tuesday, we had to take the car in the morning to get, it was recalled for an airbag replacement situation. I don't know, but we had to take that back in because we were selling it, and we wanted to make sure that that was done before we put it on the market. And then I posted a plan with me and I filmed some of my sticker haul. I'm still waiting for my last order to come through from Pretty Pink Co. I did double check with them that it had definitely been posted, because it's posted from Canada, so it's not tracked. And they did confirm that it had been, but obviously because of the Canada Post stuff, because I ordered it back on Black Friday, so we're talking a while ago. No, before Black Friday, 29th of October I ordered it. So it has been a while, but obviously that's not completely their fault. But every time I order from there is definitely, it takes longer to ship than is advertised on their website without fail. I think the last time I ordered it was about 6 weeks, more actually, I think it's about 8 weeks before it was actually shipped. So that's why I just wanted to check with them that it definitely gone out before I start worrying that it's gone missing in the post. But I've been able to film bits and pieces of that haul, and just, I've got everything waiting and ready to go for when that final order arrives. Oh man, on the Wednesday, I went and got a tiramisu brownie and had it with a glass of Baileys, and it was phenomenal. Anyone in the UK, Sainsbury's, in their little pastry section where they have all the patisserie Valerie and Krispy Kreme stuff, in their Sainsbury's own cakes bit, in the sort of, the fancy individual boxes, they do a tiramisu brownie, and oh my goodness me, it is divine. It's absolutely divine. I probably have it once a month at least, as like a proper, I take my time eating it real slow. It is so good, and I thoroughly enjoyed that with a glass of Baileys. And then I'm just looking at Thursday again, just lots of sleep. I wasn't feeling very well. At the moment, my kind of pattern is I'm waking up between 9 and half 9 in the morning, because thankfully I can start work anytime between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. And then I'm having to sleep again at lunchtime for an hour and a half, because we can use up to 2 hours for lunch. So if I'm not walking the dog, I will go to sleep. And then if I haven't managed to sleep on my lunch break, I'll end up sleeping after work. So I'll finish work early, I'll go straight to bed for a couple of hours. And then, we watch something or we play some Call of Duty, and then it's back to bed. Usually I'm in bed by about 10:30, 11 p.m. Some days it takes me a while to fall asleep. If I'm really frustrated that I've slept most of the day, I get annoyed because then I've lost any personal time. So I do struggle to kind of put my phone down, and stop watching the people that I watch on YouTube and stuff. If I'm wanting to catch up on their stuff, I do really struggle with that, but that tends to be my pattern at the moment, or obviously if I do fall asleep quite quickly, then I get a very, very long sleep through the night, and I don't wake up for anything. But yeah, that's kind of been, there's been some days where I've had that worse than others, but that tends to be the pattern at the moment. On the Friday, I was supporting with promotion interviews. It was a really lovely day. So nice to see people going for promotion and just kind of hear their take on everything. And then we did talk ourselves into going to the kebab van down the road for dinner because neither of us could be bothered to make anything. The chicken sheesh there is incredible, and I always have it with chips. He's such a lovely guy. He always recognises us now, so it's so nice to say hello. That's how often, shamefully, we are. On Saturday, we took Wendy to the dog meetup that happens at our local common, which was really lovely. And then I have been binge watching Nobody Wants This again, because that has become my new comfort TV show that is starting to replace Sex and the City and Friends for my kind of go-to if I just want something heartwarming and sort of pick-me-uppy on. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. It's such a lovely TV show. And then Love Island has been on recently, so I have been watching Love Island. That is a guilty pleasure. And then we did a deep clean of the house and just played some more Call of Duty. So that was this week. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I'll see you in the next one.